Retiring and retired bank employees. Whether you've recently retired or are planning to retire from your Canadian bank job, you need to put some serious investigation and analysis into what you are legally entitled to. Unfortunately, Canada's banks have become so powerful that they act with virtual impunity, especially when it comes to their own employees and what they are owed. For the substantive elements of Canadian banks' employment arrangements with their employees are a matter of public record, with the banks having shown an utter disdain for the pertinent Canadian employment laws. Instead, the bank's own public documents demonstrate that Canada's banks insist on applying foreign employment laws and denying loyal bank employees of considerable legitimate earnings. So when loyal bank employees retire from their lengthy bank employment, they tend to overlook considerable earned money, meaning that they have far less for their retirement than what they are legally entitled to. And this continues to be perpetuated year over year, as the bank's own public documents reveal, such that retired bank employees are lacking in considerable earned money for their retirement. For that money was legally earned by the bank employee, yet the sheer power of the bank and its corporate interests is such that it continues to insist on inappropriate employment arrangements that denies bank employees of their full legal earnings. Nevertheless, at the end of one's employment, should you not be collecting all the money that you have earned and are owed? You alone have responsibility for your financial future, unlike the bank that has moved on and is solely interested in protecting its financial position and limiting its legal exposure. And Canada's major banks continue to show utter disdain for their employees, especially their former employees, when it comes to the law and their legal obligations to those individuals who generally committed the majority of their work life to the bank's financial success while being financially deceived by their employer. And the bank's actions are so brazen, especially at the end of an employee's employment, that they operate without consideration of clear and irrefutable Canadian employment laws. At Newfound Legal, we understand what is transpiring with Canada's banks, Canadian employment law, and how this is adversely impacting retiring bank employees. So if you are planning on retiring or have recently retired from your bank job, contact our law firm to learn about what you are legally entitled to, as opposed to what your bank employer would have you believe. Thank you.